from the Prosperous AF Studios.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Francine. And we're live on YouTube for the second time.
Yay!
Plan this time.
And it's Prosperous AH.
Yes. After
So we have our drinkies. I
I
have
have
a fun
some
seltzer here.
and I have some very strong wine.
And actually, this is a very special cup because this is a map. You really can't see it very well, but it's a map of Las Vegas. So
It
my
looks
mom
like a
got this
bunch
for
of
me for my.
lines.
I know, yeah. It's like the the map of Las Vegas. So it's and then my mom got me a Minneapolis one. So but Las Vegas will always be home.
Desert people.
Yeah.
Las
We have
Vegas is
that warm
hot.
blood.
It's too hot. It's too hot. I haven't been to Las Vegas in when did I go? 2018. And it was
Oh,
fun. It was a fun time.
yeah.
We had a good time,
Hmm.
but it was hot. Walking that strip, it
What
was
time
like
of the year did you go?
June. It was hot.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hot. Hmm.
Walking that strip, it's the lashes were coming off, makeup was coming off, everything was coming off. Like, I just remember the heat and just thinking, like,
Hmm.
damn, I can't wait to get back to Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Hmm.
Minnesota. Oh,
Oh,
don't you know?
oh, don't you know?
You betcha. So, what's up? What's new? What are we talking about today?
Well, we'll talk a little bit about what. Well, we've talked a lot about where we've been, and
Hmm.
so now I think we should talk about where we're going.
Where we're going, the unknown.
It always is.
Dun dun dun.
Nobody knows where they're going,
Nobody
so
knows.
but you can only try to plan for it. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we can do. I feel like we've definitely identified what we want to do. I think we're
yeah.
more clear in that than ever, especially wanting to hone in on just some of our the expertise that we just have worked on and been able to hone in on over the years.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be good. And then definitely starting smaller this time and building upon something more foundational because I think we got overwhelmed and
Hmm.
not necessarily in a bad way, but it was just like such a great response for everything that we wanted to do. And it's like, okay, now what? Like,
Yeah, but I also think like looking back, I was like so adamant on I don't want to do the dirty work anymore. Like I
mm-hmm,
kind of just was like I really want to do something that like interests me.
mm-hmm,
Um and so I went down a rabbit hole. I was like I really want to help business owners with their systems and like organize their business.
mm-hmm,
And that's I mean that's what I want to do and I like to do. But I think starting with the things that we know very well, that we know we can do very well, because I still sometimes have a little bit of a can I really do that? But I know I can. It
mm-hmm.
just like like you said, it was a little overwhelming at first. Just as we were getting our business up and going, like we were trying to get our business up and going, which is a lot. And then trying to figure out who we're serving and what we're doing for them and the services, and it was just a lot. It's a lot. We're still growing. We're still continuing to figure things out. That'll never stop.
At all.
So,
Um, emphasis on who our target market is because now we've
yeah,
identified that.
we have. Dun dun dun.
And I think it'll be great. I think it's our audience. I think that the need is there.
Hmm.
The understanding will definitely be there because um, they just don't have the time to do a lot of the things that a smaller market may be able to do, and they're willing to outsource those things. So let's go get them.
Hmm. Let's do it.
Let's go
I'm
get them.
excited.
I am. Q1 is going to be fun. Um, with the relaunch of the podcast with Prosperous
Yeah.
AH, I
Hmm.
think that there's a lot of good things in the hopper for us, and we're
Hmm.
definitely going to um, really build on a lot of the things that we've learned,
Hmm.
implement a lot of other things that we've learned through
Hmm.
reading and talking and collabing with other people and being in spaces of other entrepreneurs.
Hmm.
So I think the sky's the limit for us, honestly. I think we bring a fresh, innovative approach
Hmm.
um, to things that might not seem so fun. We're fun.
Of course.
Personalities are fun. The way we approach work is fun. So I think it'll be really resonant with the demographic and population that we are choosing to serve.
Yes. Yes, I agree. So I am just making sure that our live is going well
It's
because I see
going
that we're
well.
live.
We're live.
But do we
I'm
have,
live.
how
I
do we
see
know if we
one
have
too.
visitors?
I see that we have one, and I think it's me only because I'm gonna share the live.
Oh, okay.
I want to share it on socials so people know that we're live and they can tune in. Tune in because we're here for a long time, not a short time. Tune in, guys. Okay, I
I'm trying to
post.
see if we're on YouTube. Oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
live on YouTube.
we're live.
Hmm.
Yep. Should I hit you with a okay,
My favorite
like you
phrase.
did in our video last time? It's like, yeah,
Oh, we're
it's
live.
fine. Yep, we're live. But yeah, a lot of good things and great things coming. I think that we've definitely just like some of the hurdles that people talk about with having a partner in business, I can't really say that we've had. Not to say that we haven't always agreed to disagree or have disagreed. I just think that we're so solidified in our relationship that it's like we can talk through and walk through whatever. If
Hmm.
you feel strongly about something, or if I feel strongly about something, we're
Hmm.
comfortable enough with each other and we have enough
Hmm.
of a foundation to like walk through it. Like,
Yeah.
this is my reasoning behind this, and that I think that I don't even think I know that as we continue to be more front facing to an audience, especially as we want to also encourage people who are in a partnership on their entrepreneurial journey to have a healthy one. And
Hmm.
people always say, like, when you're doing business, don't do it with a friend or a family
Hmm.
member. And it's like, I can't relate because I think the additional enhancement and component to our relationship strengthens our business relationship.
Hmm. For
So
sure.
I don't agree with that statement just because
Yeah.
it's not been my direct experience
Hmm.
opening a business with you.
Hmm.
I think it's even been more fun because it's
It
like
has been.
everything is not always like business.
Right. It's not
And
always serious.
yeah, it's not always serious, and we know and understand like the background and like our personal lives are really integrated
Hmm.
with each other. So it's like we're a lot more understanding of each other, and that translates into our business and like the empathy part that we approach other people with. So I think that Q1 and Q2, just on what we talked about today, because guys, we talk a lot. If you like, if Amber said today that we should record all of our conversations because I think we would have been viral by now.
It's pure gold.
If we would give y'all the true insight on like what we talk about, and mind you, like it's like a wide scope:
Right. We
business, fun, family,
Yeah.
husbands, kids, the whole night, vacations. But everything always comes back
Future
full circle to
vacations.
future vacations. Everything comes back full circle to Prosperous because
Yeah,
I mean, that's honestly what
that's the life.
business is.
Mhm.
People like to separate those things, but we're
Mhm.
human and they
Mhm.
all integrate in some shape or form. Um, so I think we've been able to mesh and mingle those things
Mhm.
quite well.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I do. I think that it's very hard to it's very hard when you're a business owner, it's very hard to separate personal and business.
Mhm.
I mean, like technically, like I have my own personal like email address,
Yeah.
so like those types of things are very, like are separated, but when it comes to like what we talk about and what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, it's all, if I'm waiting for soccer practice to be over, just sitting in my car waiting for practice, it's like I'm thinking about my business. So it's like personal and business just, commingle a lot. And, like we said, like we're business partners, but we're friends. Like we were friends first. And then we started talking about business. And then it turned into like we were talking about our own separate businesses. And then, I just was like, and I was already looking for a business partner at the time too when we first started talking. And so that's why I just was like, oh, I think that this would be really perfect because also we always are going to have to come back to this is that we are very like we're similar, but we're very opposite
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of the things, which is
Mm-hmm.
kind of funny how they do say opposites attract, but also, we have gone really far, really fast, with two polar opposite, not personalities. I don't know, just like work, how we work and stuff, like different talents, different skills that we bring to the table too. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot to be unpacked there. And
Mm-hmm.
we'll talk about it. We're going to, you know, talk about our experience with, like our personality tests. And I think that would be a really fun one to talk about.
That is, I'm glad you bring that up because
Yeah,
we did two.
we did.
We did two personality tests, and the results were the exact same. And that to me was like, I feel like people lie on personality tests. But it was interesting to see how, the formula behind the test can really identify that we are very much so opposite. I mean,
Hmm.
a lot of the foundational things that we hold near and dear to our heart is very
Hmm.
similar.
Hmm.
Our approach to empathy, well, you more than me, but being nice, like I said, you more than me. But, you know,
we
baseline.
But we talk about also like you being kind of the fire, the Aries, and I'm like the Pisces water. So,
Correct.
like we've
You
talked
are
about
the
how,
calm to my blazing heat,
although
which,
I can
whew,
get,
you
I
don't
can
want
get a little stirred
to,
sometimes, but
you know. But see, you're usually stirred when someone you love or care about is being messed with.
mm-hmm.
You have a
Sometimes that can even
real,
be my own self too.
yeah,
Like if I
yeah.
feel like somebody's really trying to, you know, be
Some people learn that lesson the
spicy.
hard way.
Some people.
You're not my mother.
I don't know who said that. Who said that? But
That
but
was really, but yeah, I mean, and even the video I sent you the other day, right? Because I don't know how much people
yeah,
are into zodiac signs, but I
yeah.
am. I
I am
think
too.
that there is the time and the time of year you're born has a lot to do with your personality, only
Yeah.
because I've seen it real time. I have
Mhm.
a lot of different people born in a lot of different months, and I can say that there is some foundational traits that I see across the board that are very accurate,
Mhm.
depending on when they're born and what sign they fall
Mhm.
into. So that video I
Mhm.
sent you, it really resonated with me because time and time again we discuss these things outside of like influence or hearing things, and then I will come across something that just affirms it. It affirms the differences in us and how well they pair together. And I
Mhm.
was listening to that video like, oh my God, this is literally me and Amber, like full scale. Because
Yeah.
it was just so accurate in its depiction of how we approach things, how
Mhm.
we handle each other, how we handle people around us together and separately. So I think that between the two personality tests that we took, the videos that we come across per our
Yeah.
zodiac signs,
Yeah.
and just what we've been able to identify interacting and engaging with each other
Mhm.
for over a year now.
Yeah. I mean, we've known each other for more than a year.
Yes. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, eh?
Mhm. Yeah.
I think we've really been able to see that it works. It
Mhm.
works. And I really hope for anyone who is embarking on a partnership journey that they are able to collab and just understand each other as well as you and I understand each other.
Yeah.
I think
That's
we have
definitely
a
the hope.
real in-depth understanding of one another,
Mhm.
um, and that obviously feeds into the depth of our relationship in
Mhm.
such a short time. Well, what
Mhm.
others might think is a short time, but I feel like I've known you for like 20 years. Honestly, because it's just like we've just gotten
Yeah.
to like we've gotten past all the like surface level BS
Yeah.
and have really seen a lot of vulnerability that takes a really long time for people to be able to get. Like I'm not a super
True.
vulnerable person.
Mhm.
You It takes a while for me. You're going to see surface level for a very long time. If ever
Mm.
you get to really know me.
Yeah.
So for you to like break down those barriers with me and I
Yeah.
with you, because
Yeah.
I also know that you're a person who's really guarded. Because we're
Mhm.
like, yeah, I'm a gangster, but I'm a sensitive one. And it's like for me, like sensitivity is weak in my head. Not
Mm.
saying that that's how I should perceive it, but that's how I've always perceived it. So I always have to be tough. And if you ever really get to know the sensitive side of me, then you
Mhm.
really know me. Like my sister always tells me, she's like, you cry more than everyone else. And like everyone thinks that you're just like this mean person. And it's like, yeah, I have to be because then people don't bother me and they don't like I don't know, get on me for being sensitive. So for you to break those barriers with me, that takes a long time. But we've been able to do all that within a short amount of time on the scale of
Yeah.
friendship or whatever.
And I do think when you say that I'm guarded, like I will stay surface
Correct.
level for a while.
Hmm.
Although I think for me, I'll just say things with a smile for a long time and then just like, I mean, I will show some emotions. I do not have a poker face
No.
at all.
Mm-mm.
So like whatever I'm thinking probably shows up on my face.
Mm-hmm.
But um yeah, I don't know. I as well feel like it takes a while to like for me to get close to somebody. And I am pretty shy. So walking into a room full of people takes, a room full of people, even if I know them, like just on it. Like, let's just say if I still walked into B3 today, I'd still be like, like I know people, but I don't know. I feel like I'm still very shy, and it takes
Mm-hmm.
a lot of time for me to really, get to like talk deep down for me to be like, yes, I know you on that level. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
We're all human, but you broke down my barriers.
Oh, And you too. Because at first, like well, the backstory is we work together
Mm-hmm.
at a full-time job. And I think I was more hesitant to open up too, just because, well, in previous jobs, I've just been like, like, yeah, I'm here to work. I'm not here to like make, like best friends. Although I
Mm-hmm.
did, yeah, it took me a while to like, when I worked at a manufacturing company, it took me a long time. But yeah, normally when I walk into a place,
Mm-hmm.
I will, be more, yeah, like guarded, and I'm not going to talk about my kids or like my family so much right away too. So, I just I just tried to stay a little bit more surface. When we first met, I was like, I'm just here to work, and then we just started chatting and connecting. So,
It's because you
you
love
know.
Ghanaian people, and I told you I was part Ghanaian.
Yeah, and as am I. I always say I'm adopted.
Mm-hmm. I don't
I'm
know. I
adopted.
don't know about this adopted thing. We have to do an ancestry test on you. I'm telling you, there's some in there. Some in there.
Maybe.
Because
I
you know,
mean, my skin color is called ghost, but it
yeah,
could be
you
long,
know
long
what it
time ago. Who
is.
knows?
You know what it is. You know
I
what
do.
you got that make me question them genetics. You know.
I do. I do know,
Okay.
but I don't know. I only know my Dutch background. So
Mm,
my maiden name is Terburg, which is very Dutch.
I
So
don't know
I
a
only
lot
know.
of Dutch people.
Yeah.
Tilburg?
Hmm.
I never knew your maiden name.
Oh, you did it? Well, now
I
you
know. This
know.
is okay. Well, talking about breaking barriers, that is a new one.
Yeah.
I never knew what your maiden name was. Now that I thought about it, I mean, because I thought you were Ghanaian, so I just was like, okay, Mensa it is. You've just always been a Mensa. That's just
It has
what
been
it
for the
means.
last 20 years. Yeah.
Damn,
I
20.
think I've been now married longer than I have not been married.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Well, maybe. No, we're coming up. I'm
Maybe half half.
42. Yeah, I'm 42. So we're coming up on it. It's been a long time.
It's been, that's a long time. Yeah, I think outside of your genetics and why I think you're Ghanaian somewhere. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. It's been fun. So, what do what else do we want to talk about? What do we want to give the people?
Yeah, so I think when we started talking again, because we went on a little break,
Hmm.
we had to, we were working on our business. We had to go back to work. We had to go back to work. These bills got to get paid. So we
Fast.
both, yeah, we both had to go back to work. So now we're working on continuing our business and rebuilding and reinventing. I mean, honestly, like changing things up and reinventing is, you don't want to always do it, but I think, as we've gone along the way, I'm like, oh, because I'm always one like, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this, I bounce all over the place. You know me. I get very inspired. Like I listen to a lot of business podcasts
Hmm.
and I read books and I'm like, "Oh, they're doing something. This person's doing something really great. I could do that too."
Hmm.
Like I think that in my mind I'm like, "I can do that too. I can build that." You
Hmm.
know? And so I get very inspired to like do the thing because I'm just like in my mind I reverse engineer what people are doing and I'm like, "Oh, that's easy. Just do this and this and this."
Hmm.
And but that uh has kind of backfired a little bit because it is hard for me to focus on one thing.
Hmm.
And so I think come 2026, focusing on one thing, you focusing on your thing and me focusing on my thing, which is the thing that we could both do in our sleep.
Hmm.
And it's what we do for our full-time jobs.
Hmm. Yep.
Funny enough. But we know that businesses need the services that we can offer, that we
Hmm.
know how to do these things
Hmm.
day in, day out. But focusing on those like true skills that you know how to do, and it might not be the thing that you're gonna want to do forever, but we do know how to do that, and focusing on that in the next year, like you said, Q1, Q2, you know, Q3, I don't know when we want to, and uh have more, offer more services,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But the thing that we know is what we have to continue to stick with. And that's been one of the mistakes I've made. I'm like, "Oh, I know how to do this thing, but I don't want my business to really be that thing."
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of sick of it. Like, not really sick of it, but like it just isn't interesting me in like my business. But coming back full circle, I'm like, Amber, just do the thing you know how to do. Because then I'm not really challenged with imposter syndrome too,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, that's a big one for me. Like, I carry that imposter syndrome on my back all the time. I'm always like, I don't know if I could do this. Like I can, but it's those creeping thoughts still come back, and when things get like a little bit like I don't know what to do with that situation, like it makes me a little bit more anxious. I'm like, I don't know if I can handle this. Like, I don't know if I can solve this problem,
Mm-hmm.
but I always end up solving the problem. But
Yep.
when it comes to what I do, which is payroll, and that is a lot of it's kind of a niche too, because not a lot of, it's not really taught in school. You just kind of learn how to do it
Mm-hmm.
along the way, and there's certifications. And that is a goal of mine too in 2026, is to get my certification. But I've had plenty years of experience in different industries. I am very confident in my skills, and to like be learning new things, and to apply my known skills to
Mm-hmm.
it as well, to that industry. So
Mm-hmm.
that has been one of the things that I'm coming back to for 2026, is to say, this, Amber, like you can do this in your sleep. Just continue to do that, knowing that businesses need that service. So going into 2026, that is really what I need to continue to remember and apply.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the same thing goes for you.
Yes, the same thing for me. I know I get like overzealous. I am not one that has imposter syndrome.
You don't at all.
I will dive in something headfirst
Mm.
and figure it out along the
Yeah.
way. And obviously, that's not sustainable. Um,
Mm.
not for the business, not for my mental health, not for us in a partnership. I've identified that I can take it slow. It's okay.
Mm.
It's okay to take it slow. It's okay to take it bit by bit. Um, and I think that the services that we've done, like you said, in our sleep and are doing currently
Mhm.
very well,
Mhm.
is a start. It's a
Mhm.
starting point because it's something that definitely can lead into what we have both shared that we're passionate about, the consultancy and the
Mhm.
systemizing of
Mhm.
businesses. Those are key departments or key duties and tasks within a department that need to be systemized. We
Yeah.
start with there, we start with those things, and then we build it
Yep.
from there.
Yep.
Um, it's something that wasn't connecting at first because it's like, you want to be like, I'm a consultant. I'm a consultant. I'm the expert. Oh, consultant. And it's like, no, like, it's two of us, boots on the ground. We do what
Yeah.
we do best. We
Yep.
provide the best service that we know we both can provide. I know that
Mhm.
you are kick ass at payroll. Like, I sing your praises all up and through my company. I think they like at this point they might as well just meet you. So
Stop.
I know that that is something that you're good at. I know I can recruit in my sleep. I mean, I've
Yep.
done it
Yep.
for so long.
Yep.
Um, so why not start with that? And then
Mhm.
as we grow, we find more people who are also
Mhm.
good at that, and we build on
Mhm.
that, and then we start offering other elements of and components of our business.
Yes.
Um, which I think is probably the best idea we could have had. I know we thought and had transitioned to this idea a couple times,
Mhm.
but we weren't ready at that point. And I think
Mhm.
now being back at a 9 to 5,
Mhm. It can be frustrating some days.
like 85%. Um, it's it's now like, damn, I do this and I do it really well.
You do
So
really
why can't
well.
I just do it for
Mhm.
myself?
Mhm. Mhm.
Because
That's exactly
sometimes
it.
in corporate they don't appreciate how well you do things. And
Correct.
I've learned that they a lot of times you are kept in a box and you're kept
Mhm.
constrained because
Mhm.
no leader wants to think or wants you to think that you know more than you actually do, right? That's just
Mhm.
how you chase the dream. That's how it's like, oh, I'm gonna grow you and I'm gonna shape you to be this and you're gonna be just like me. And it's like, I think for us, we're past that. It's
Yeah.
like, no, I know how to do this. I can do it in my sleep. I've identified that you don't know how to do it. You don't know what you're talking about, but I have to sit here and act like you do. And those are the pieces that are like really frustrating because it's like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm good at
Mhm.
this.
Mhm.
And I know I'm good at this because I provide results
The
and I
best service
provide
possible.
evidence of my
Mhm.
results. And you
Mhm.
see that, but
Mhm.
they're never gonna say it. Pat on the head, keep you happy for a little bit. And those are the things that I think back to when we first podcast about like the entrepreneurial itch. I'm itching
Mhm.
all over my body.
I am
And
too.
I've been an entrepreneur, but transitioning back into the workplace, back into
Mm.
corporate, it's like, ah,
Do you do that every single morning that you
every
go in?
day. Like when I sit and I clock in, and because it's like the freedom to pace your day how you want to, the freedom
Mhm.
to get to work with you, like how we've worked in our previous
Mhm.
place of employment when we started the business.
Yeah.
The freedom and the space to be free with your thoughts and your ideas and not feel like you're stepping on toes, to be the visionary that you know you are, is
Mhm.
really, it's suppressed
Yeah.
in those environments. And for me, that makes me itch because it's like, I don't want to do it this way. It doesn't work this
Yeah.
way. Like, just listen to me. So it's definitely like hit the ground running with what we do best
Yeah.
because my itch is itching and I'm going crazy and I can't, just shit on the job and be like, oh my God, like it's the worst place ever. It's
It's
nothing to
there
do
for
with
a reason.
them
Yeah.
because that's a space and that's an
Mhm.
opportunity that was presented to me that I'm very thankful for and will
For
always
sure.
be thankful for because as we know the hot and economic climate we're in right now, I have people reaching out to me every day about not being able
Mm.
to find opportunities and people
Yep.
being mass laid off. So I will never not be grateful for that,
Mhm.
but we've done this.
Yeah.
So it's hard
For
to be
years.
restricted
For years. Yeah.
coming off of a the run that we had with our business. It's
Mhm.
really difficult
Mhm.
going back into that kind of a structure,
Mhm.
the freedom of your ideas, and like I said,
Yeah.
feeling like you're stepping on toes or
Your
feeling like
time
you're
and your
being
schedule too.
exactly, exactly. It's
Because I'm
like,
like, I do not want to report to work at 7 a.m. I want to be in the gym.
right, we used to work out, have breakfast,
Yeah, that's right.
talk on the phone in the morning, get everyone to school, everyone
Yep.
happy, prepare
Hmm.
for our day, go to lunch,
That's
go
right.
to networking event, like all those things. It's a hard
Yeah.
jerk when you're brought back into that kind of a structure and you don't have the freedom to do what it is you love doing. Because, I
Hmm.
love going to events and talking,
I know you do.
and I don't get to do that now.
We
Like,
will definitely do a lot more of that in 2026. We will.
yes.
And we will find events and networking events in the evening
Yeah.
we have to continue to do this in the evenings. There are plenty of them.
Hmm. And diversify our interactions, different
Hmm.
spaces, different cohorts, because there are so many wonderful and cool people in
Yeah.
different places.
Yeah.
And it's good to get out of your comfort zone. It's good to
Hmm.
get out of, nothing against where we've been. And I think the spaces that we have been in have been great for
Hmm.
us bulking up our confidence and
Yes.
kind of getting to this point that we're at right now. I would say
Hmm.
there was some, you know, contributions into us getting to this place
Hmm.
outside of us and just our interactions and kind of where we've been. But diversifying that pool, because there's so many cool people, not only in person but virtually, um,
Yes.
and really honing in on the virtual aspect of our business so we can meet
Yes.
people, stateside, internationally.
Hmm.
I've I will say one thing the workplace has done for me, is open up my eyes to how much the how do I want to word this? It has opened up my eyes to how much is readily available to you when you're virtual.
Mm.
I
Okay.
virtually interact with people all over,
Sure.
worldwide right now.
Yeah.
And when you stagnate yourself to just in person activities and meetings and interactions,
Hmm.
you are really selling yourself short.
Yeah.
I mean, I think my network has expanded tremendously because of the interactions I get to do for work. And
Yeah.
I know this was something that you were really big on when we first started Prosperous. I've always been an in person person. That's just how I've always survived, is like talking to people face to face, gauging them in person. But
Yeah.
I'm really starting to understand the importance of also having a virtual aspect to your business and your interactions, because the opportunities are endless. I don't have to fly to China to go meet with people in that, area. I can
Yeah.
meet with them online. So
Yeah.
honing in on the virtual piece of our business, is something that I think will really solidify and also expand our interactions and the people we get to meet,
Yeah.
which will be really, really fun,
Yeah.
because I want to meet international people. I want to be an
I
international
do
gal.
too. I do too. That was so the word expanding
Hmm.
is one of the things that I came up with when I was brainstorming, like what are we going to talk about, especially tonight and going forward,
Hmm.
right? So again, we're constantly like throwing ideas out there. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? I think, like we're finally coming to a place where we're like, yes, 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 yes. We want to talk about this subject and we want to do this. As far as our podcast goes, we want to talk about, um, expanding our business services, um, and also doing it as a business partnership. So what
Hmm.
we're doing as a partnership, and how we're operating. And
Hmm.
so because we know that there's a whole bunch of other people who are business partners out there, and there's not a lot of support for that subject matter.
Hmm.
Like I was already out there. I'm like, where are all the people talking about this? And like the highs and the lows and the in betweens, which we've already done, right? And but I
Hmm.
think that there's so much more that we can talk about that,
Hmm.
and how we're expanding our business services side of Prosperous AF. Like we're going to be talking about that in the next, coming up, quarters and year, is how we're, and we've already said this from the beginning, is that we want to be very transparent about how we work and what we're doing. So expanding is the word that is like, as I was brainstorming, it's like why we're expanding Prosperous AF and why payroll and recruiting makes sense for us right now, why we're starting small on purpose. And so that's kind of what we've been talking about tonight is, going as we've come back to the podcast, we've been talking, but now we're ready to expand
Hmm.
into the business services that we're ready, that we are itching to do in the next
Yeah.
year. Itching all over. Now, the
Yeah.
only thing about virtual though that I don't like is that, because we were recording in my little office, I can't just reach out and touch you, you
Yeah.
know? Like
Yeah.
that was like the best thing when we would just sit and like crack up. I mean, we
Yeah.
still crack up, don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
But like there was an element of it that I just wanted to like, like me, I'm a little, touchy sometimes where it's like I just like to like, if you make me crack up, I like to just touch you on the arm, like on the shoulder, right? And it just,
Mhm.
I don't know, there's a connection there. So it's the only downside I think with virtual.
Yeah.
But as far as expanding our network, expanding who we're talking to, I think it is absolutely necessary
Mhm.
for us to continue to be, more on the virtual side. And, you know, who knows? I may not always be in Minnesota. I don't know. I don't know where I'll end up.
Maybe Thailand.
Maybe Thailand.
Maybe
But it
Thailand.
is my dream as we're building business. It is my dream to work remotely from a different place,
Like our
and
Virgin Voyages cruise.
that's right. That's right. Um and so that's part of the dream that I have as I've now, I don't want to say raised my kid. Like I have one kid who, I'm still raising my kids, but like they're older now and I'm having to start to think about like, okay, what does the next phase of my life look like? And definitely working while traveling is one of the things that like like I have to do. I
Mhm.
just have to do. And it's part of my personal brand as well. So I'm working on some stuff with my husband and his travels. And so I'm like, that's where I want to spend my money is in my traveling, but I still have to continue to work. So
Mhm.
that is like a dream for me where I'm like, if I can create a virtual business and I can work from anywhere,
Mhm.
that's the ultimate dream for me.
Yeah, I agree. I I feel like the virtuality of running a business gives you endless freedoms.
Yeah.
That were obviously introduced more during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it wasn't really everyone's reality because
Mm-hmm.
everything was so in person. The mandates was so in person. Even running a business, it's like you have to have like a brick and mortar and you have to
Yeah.
be placed somewhere. But now we're seeing that it works. It works. We
Mm-hmm.
can work and collab virtually. There's like the cloud and everything is stored in the cloud. So I want to also be very flex. I mean, you earlier than me because I still have little ones. So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. But
You can
when,
still take trips.
of course, 100%,
Yeah.
leave them with dad.
Yeah.
Duh. Or grandma.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, you need to get
Um
away.
yes, but moving fully, I mean, we've already told the kids we're going to be moving when they go to college. It's like we're
Yeah.
bye. Maybe
That's right.
maybe even Africa. Depends on if our house gets done fast enough. But it's
That's right.
just
It's
to
the
have
same.
that freedom and flexibility to do so
Mm-hmm.
is going to be great, and why I agree with you and see your point because you were, telling me this early on. Seeing your point to us keeping the virtual component of our business alive because it gives us the freedoms to be able to do things like that, to travel and to not have to be in one place, not be stagnant. Not saying that we won't never have a headquarters or brick and mortar,
Sure.
but we
Yeah.
won't be there.
Right.
At that point, just know that the A and AF
it'll be
probably won't be there.
it'll be our team for sure.
Correct. Team. I like how that sounds.
Our team.
Team. The prosperous pros.
That's right.
Um, we won't dive too much into prosperous pros, but just know that's coming too. One of Amber's ingenious ideas. But yeah, I think we have such a great foundation right now, pushing the brand, which kind of pushed itself because of who we are in person.
Sure.
I do want us to have more of a virtual presence and
Mhm.
a social media presence, which we
Mhm.
could have leveraged early on, but
Mhm.
we were just so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But I like where we're going with it now. But in
Mhm.
person, our brand is locked.
Mhm.
We could do more adding it to other spaces, but the
Mhm.
spaces that we have been in, we've infiltrated 100%.
Mhm.
They know who the A and F are in Prosperous. I mean, there's like no doubt about it. They even miss us.
I know. And the funny thing is that people are just like, "Oh," like when they hear about us, they're just like, "Well, where's the A? Where's the F if we're
Correct.
not together?"
They know that we
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 are a
are a
dynamic duo.
package, dynamic duo, and it's resonant because one thing I would tell one thing I would tell entrepreneurs, business owners, partnerships out there that I can speak on directly from experience is being authentic. People
Mhm.
think that you have to conform yourself to be what you see everyone else being
Mhm.
to be able to get to where everyone else is at. But I think our brand is resonant because we are us
Yep.
authentically. We never
Correct.
tried to be anyone else. We never tried to portray ourselves to be more than what we were. We
Mhm.
never tried to portray ourselves to be the one all, know all, be all. We let everyone know that we are new to this realm
Yep.
and we are just coming to provide what we know.
Yep.
And being just the ANF that we are.
Yeah.
So I will encourage and
That
employ
vibe.
everyone to be authentically you because your authentic self will resonate with someone,
Mhm.
multiple people. Now,
For
I'm
sure.
not telling you to be a jackass
That resonates with some people.
or mean because I had to make a few tweaks in that department, but for the most part, try to be yourself.
I don't think that I've seen that side of you.
No, cuz I never have to bring it out around you.
No, not yeah, no.
I don't have to be a jackass to you because I love you. So I can't
Oh.
do that.
I love
But
you too.
other folks,
We won't name any names. Here we are,
all right,
47 minutes in
I got a
to
list.
our
We're not
live.
naming names. We don't. I don't want to get hit with a cease and desist
We're
because
not naming any names.
they might just do it. But no, I think being true to yourself and being authentic really pushes your brand.
Mhm.
Correlating yourself and who you are and incorporating that into your business will push what you need it to push.
Mhm.
Don't try to be like everybody else.
Right.
Everybody else ain't trying to be like everybody else. Anyone that you see on these platforms doing what they're doing, if they are truly operating within being authentically them, they get the response in which they are looking for
Yeah.
because viewers can tell. People can tell.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, even with us, if y'all feel like we being fake, tell us.
But be
Now
nice
we're
about it,
not.
please.
And don't be trolls because I eat trolls for dinner.
I do some days
And
too.
so does Amber. She
I can clap
probably
back
will
real
be more
fast.
she'll her clap back will be a little bit more nice.
Maybe with
I'm
a
known
little
to be the
smiley face.
sailor. Don't try it because it ain't gonna work. I respond to comments and I argue. Full disclosure.
Yeah.
But if you want to really get a response that'll make you happy, especially on the social media thing, be authentically you. That is
Hmm.
more resonant than you can ever imagine.
Hmm. You'll get a lot of connections.
Entertain our viewers, please, for 2 seconds.
Okay, I will. And actually, I'm going to get a little refill because I'm now out of my drinky. So, Francine, we can still hear you. Maybe I should. I don't know if Francine needs to be muted. Maybe we'll mute her. I don't know if I can.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't mute. Oh my. Because someone always needs something.
Of course. That happens when you're a mom. When you're a mom. I was going to say of all ages. Or of younger kids, but it's of all ages.
Or a wife. Let's not forget that part.
That's right.
Husbands can be classified as kids too. I'm just waiting for
Oh,
IRS
definitely.
to say we could file them on our taxes.
I don't know if that's coming. That's not coming.
There's a lot of different tax stuff going on now. You never know.
So we're super excited for the next year.
Yeah, the next year is.
We're getting very excited.
It is. It's going to be great. It's going to be one of a kind, and I feel like it'll really have us looking back on this past year like we did that.
We did.
Because we're already looking at it like we did that. We took something that I always want us to remember is that we took a risk.
Yeah.
We ended up in a situation that was not ideal and very unexpected. And we ran with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we hit the ground running, no breaks. And it's brought us to this point, and I'm also very thankful for that path. I wouldn't change anything about it because I know it's only up from here.
Yeah.
It's only up from here, and I literally would not go back and change a thing. Everything happened, even the timeline in which everything happened just makes you understand and know like it was universal timing.
I totally believe it.
It just doesn't like the stars aligned in a way that made everything pan out the way it did for us. The job, meeting you on the job, you departing, me being like toodles 2 weeks later.
I know.
Approaching me about a partnership, and then a week later going all in. I don't think I would have found anyone else to do that with. Like, I'm pretty sure people are like, when we told them the story, like, y'all are nuts. Y'all are crazy. And at that point, we had only known each other for like 5 months.
Was it even 5 months?
I don't think it was.
I don't even know. I think we started
October, November, December, January, February. 5 months.
Yeah. No. Well, I left at the beginning of January, and I think by the end of January is when I was like, I think that I need to ask. Like I said, I had been wanting to find a business partner because I knew at this point that I couldn't. There were some parts of a business that I couldn't do, that I'm not good at. And I was looking more for somebody who was like really good at marketing. Like in my head, I'm like, I could do marketing, but then words just like it just doesn't come out of my mouth. And so when I found out that words come easily for you, like I just was like, oh, I think that she's the person I've been looking for.
And mind you, she asked me this in a very, very, very shitty bar in a strip mall, and y'all don't even want to know where. And it was like fireworks and like, of course, duh. Like,
almost like a marriage proposal.
Correct. The best marriage proposal I could ever ask for. Because it was like, duh, like you should have asked me yesterday. Like, and for her to get the words out of her mouth, I was like, what is she about to ask me? Like, did she do something? Like,
can you sort of, I don't know.
Like, you should have known I would say yes.
What do you think?
Like, even if it's like, let's go jump on a horse and ride downtown. Let's go snatch a state trooper's horse and ride downtown. I would say
you but you continue to like if I throw out an idea, you're always like, "Yep, let's go."
Because I trust you. I do. And
That's like how
you
you
could
are, and
tell
I'm just
me,
like, I
let's
don't know
go
why she said yes
sell
to that idea.
if you could tell me, let's go sell chili dogs in -10-degree weather in the middle of Fargo. And you
I
know
think
how I
that
feel
you,
about Fargo.
I think you would probably say Amber. I don't know about this
No,
idea.
I would do it. I would come up with a whole list of words and marketing strategies in my mind,
Oh my
and we would
gosh.
go sell them damn chili dogs. And you know what? We would be the best damn chili dog stand in the middle of Fargo, 10 below zero.
Well, that's because you would be marketing and putting out the word, and I would be behind the scenes actually doing the operations,
Correct.
figuring out the most efficient way to do it.
Correct. And the warmest way to do it, because I told you Fargo is
Right.
cold, and you know I don't like Fargo. So for you, I'll go
We'd have
100%.
like a little igloo with a little pipe stack, to make sure that the chili dog stand gets exhaust, but it'd
And the
be
and
a
the chili
little,
stays warm.
yeah,
Okay. See? And you like fireplaces and stuff, so it works.
that's right. Yeah. So it's like a little igloo. Have you seen those before? The little igloos?
I've seen igloos, not in real life.
Not like the ice igloos.
There's other igloos.
There, there are. They're like little huts. They're like little plastic igloos. Okay, I will send you. I will. They even have them here in Minneapolis.
They're little huts,
Yeah, it's
plastic
like a little.
igloos.
Yes, that it's like a little structure, and it's kind of see through, and it has a little door. Now we're just becoming silly. An hour in.
This wine is working. Plastic igloos. Igloo. Ig. Okay. Oh.
Oh, now you see it?
Well, like this. Oh.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
it'd be like kind of indoors. I don't know. That's just my initial ideas of us
Garden
selling
gnome.
chili dogs in -10-degree weather in
Oh, I could
Fargo.
get with this. This is cute. This is even cute for the summertime.
Yeah, you could
So
put an air conditioner in there. You could put fans and stuff inside
we
of
may
that.
need to get one of these. $500.
But
Bettina has
coming
some money.
coming back to like us working together, these are the skills that we have brought together that is building our business. So, watch us go. What rhymes with 2026? Watch us. I don't know. What rhymes with six in
Shit.
2026?
Watch us
No.
go.
No.
2026.
Watch us build it in 2026.
It's not zesty enough.
That's not, it's not.
Doesn't have enough umph.
I'll ask ChatGPT. How about that?
Chatty is our silent
It's one
partner.
of the tools that we'll talk about it. So we'll talk about like
And
in some
exactly,
of
because
our.
when you say that now, that actually brings me to a story.
Okay.
Let's do a side story.
Uh-oh.
Because as you know, I was not an AI person. My
I
only
do know that.
reference for AI
I
was
do.
iRobot the movie, and I thought if I mess with AI enough, it would take over my house. As you know, I have grown since from that first initial thought of AI,
Yeah.
and I've learned to use it as a tool. That being said, I recently brought up in somewhere, a meeting somewhere, you can decide or decipher where, but I brought it
Okay.
up somewhere like, hey, how about we throw this into Chatty? Well, I didn't say
Okay.
Chatty, I said into AI
Chat.
to
Okay.
clean it up.
Right.
And this individual proceeds to tell me that I don't encourage the use of AI.
Uh-oh.
And have you been using AI for all of
Uh-oh.
your related tasks?
Uh-oh.
And I proceed to say, no, I
No.
haven't. And AI is a great tool.
It's just a tool.
And I can see that you haven't been using it at all.
You didn't say that.
No, I didn't. I wanted to. I'm
I'm like,
trying.
she
I'm
did not
learning.
say that.
I'm learning. I
I
wanted
know
to.
you were
I
saying it
wanted
in your
to
head.
so bad. And I was
In
like,
your
I
head. Yeah.
see now. I see the disconnect because you hadn't been using it in this day and age, 2026. Some of these emails, you need to run it through Chatty. Some of these templates, run it through Chatty. And you
Mm-hmm.
haven't. But I highly encourage that you do because it's always the folks that highly discourage the use of
Mm-hmm.
tech tools
Mm-hmm.
that need them.
Mm-hmm.
I digress. I'm going to take a
Correct.
sip.
Correct.
Sorry, sidebar.
That's okay, but that is one of the tools that we use heavily, and I think that that's okay to admit. It's just a tool. But you know what? The thing is that whatever you input is, if you put good input, then you will get good output. So I
Correct.
think that's one of the universal rules. Is rule the I don't know what I want to say.
Yeah,
The
rules.
universal thing. The
The
thing.
wine is whining.
A little bit, feeling good. So in AI, I was trying to figure out this saying about what rhymes with 2026 so you can watch us build our business. And it says, no, none of these are good. Let's build it and get our kicks in 2026.
That's not too bad.
Let's build our business and get our kicks in 2026. Let's build it and learn new tricks in 2026.
No, I'm not feeling that one.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot that is going to rhyme with six. So,
But no, AI is something that because I've been playing with Perplexity a little bit
oh, sure.
because all I use is Chatty. I even got premium.
Yeah. Not even
Um,
me.
yeah, I had to get premium. I was tired of those restrictions in the day because I'm working with a lot.
Right.
So, um, where was I going with this? Yes, on input and output. What I've learned is that as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, even as just a human, like a
Person
regular person, like
in your day to
in
day
your
life, a
daily
manager
life,
of a household.
yes, your work life, like if you have the information up here, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just not making sense, or you're not
Mm-hmm.
able to put it to words or like put it in a format that is organized.
Mm-hmm.
AI is a great tool to help you do that.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the information that you put in it. So, as a business owner, if you use it to structuralize and organize what you already have up here,
Mm-hmm.
that will obviously factor into what it puts out. Now, if you
Correct.
use it as the creator
Mm-hmm.
of what it is you want to do and how you want to do it, then you're going to get the bare minimum because
Correct.
it hasn't been fed enough
Right.
to spit out enough,
Correct.
which is probably why I disliked it back when I used to use it because it's like, oh, well, create me this and that instead of, our prompting method, which we will
Sure.
make proprietary to Prosperous AI at some point.
I'll make an ebook. We're gonna make a printable ebook for that.
Yeah, yeah, 15.99.
Yeah.
Um, our prompting method with the components that we put into how we
Mm-hmm.
prompt,
Mm-hmm.
which Amber made. and she gave me the tools, and I use it now every time I prompt Chatty. And sorry, guys, we call ChatGPT Chatty. So if you're
We do.
not following, keep up. Chatty is ChatGPT. Chatty for me is like my girlfriend.
Mm,
Like my, I don't know, the vibes that she gives me is like
yeah.
bestie, like gal.
Yeah.
But for Amber, it's her husband. So
Yeah, I feel like it's always been a male figure for me.
yeah, but
I
for
kind of
it's like,
like being
hey
like, do this for
girlfriend,
me. You
I
just
don't
go and
know,
do this for me.
right?
Like I kind of more am very demanding of my AI. So it feels good to just kind of be in that dominant position, you know. Tell it what to do.
Okay, so yes, Chatty is Amber's husband, and then Chatty is like my BFF. Full disclosure. But Amber did come up with a very good prompting method for AI, especially since we spend hours brainstorming a lot of the initial information that we need just
Hmm.
organized or stipulated in a certain way. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. Like, A goes with A and B goes with B. So if you are using that tool to be your creator, you will come out with some bare bones, bare minimum stuff that is easily detectable
Very
to being
generic.
run through, AI.
Hmm.
If we showed you what we've been able to build through AI, you would not know it came from AI. Sorry. Just
Well, because
saying.
that foundation was there first.
Correct. And it's what
Yeah.
we're feeding into it. And
Hmm.
it's just helping align because, we're human, right? The
Hmm.
brain takes you on different journeys and rabbit holes. I mean,
Hmm.
one of Amber's rabbit holes had her coding websites. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point.
Writing
One thing
code.
you will know about Amber is if she is a DIYer when it comes to tech more than anyone I know. And I have also started being that way, but with tools that we use more for social media. I will
Mm-hmm.
DIY and go down rabbit holes about softwares like the software we're using now,
Mm-hmm.
or like our editing software that we use, DaVinci. Like, I will figure that out. But for
Mm-hmm.
her, it's like, I'm going to build this website and I'm going to go and build our environment on Notion. All of which are not sponsoring us right now, but they will be.
No, but we can also, if anybody's interested in our Notion environment, we will
Correct.
gladly sell you a template.
Absolutely, because it's beautiful. It's
We have a
beautiful.
CRM in there. Yeah, all
CRM, everything is departmentalized. It's
so that's coming. That's coming to our website is those selling those templates. So that's all coming in 2026.
I hear kids.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be bad.
So are we excited
I
for the
am
next year? There's
excited,
still so much
ecstatic.
more that we have to plan for the next year. Like we're
Yes.
gonna plan out our rocks, and
Yep.
in the new year, we're going to read Traction together.
Hmm.
That's a really great book.
Yep.
So she's like, yep. We'll read it together, just like we read E Myth, and it was eye opening.
It was eye opening.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to read Let Them because everyone on my Facebook seems to be reading Let Them now. I
Mm-hmm.
am probably Mel Robbins' most, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Dedicated follower on Instagram. I think I share
Oh,
everything that she posts because it's just so relatable at this
yeah.
point. And she talks a lot about growth, and I'm at a stage in life right now where growth is something that's super important to me. Um you hear 'em?
Yeah.
Like, okay, short commercial break everyone.
Anyways, Francine just had to go take care of the background in the noise, the noise in the background. And so what we were continuing with is that in the new year, and we're already starting to create our big goals, our big annual goal, and our quarterly goals, and our monthly goals, and our weekly goals for our business services division of Prosperous AF. And we're super excited for as it's going to be all that we're planning is going to be coming out on the Prosperous AF podcast. That is what we want to bring out, our stories, of what we're planning, but also just going back to where we've been, you know, talking about our story, and hopefully that will resonate with other business owners. And even if you're a solopreneur out there, like I was, like Francine was, if you're a solopreneur, um, and you're saying, I can't do all of this by myself, we want to encourage you to consider a business partnership. Because once I had said, in my own, um, as I was a business owner, I said, I can't do all of this. There are things that I just don't have skills. I am more of the operations guru of things. I know how to like really be efficient. I know how to like put things together and write it down and say, this is our standard operating procedure. But when it came to actually marketing and getting the word out of like approaching other businesses, that was something that I was like, don't, I can't do that on my own. So when I started searching for a business partner, I knew that I would have to find somebody who could really be strong in the marketing department, who had a really great grasp on how to communicate with people. So as I was, it took, I don't know, I would say I had probably started considering it a year, and then a year before I met Francine, who's now back, just talking about considering having a business partner, because I was like, if you're even a solopreneur out there, and you're saying you are tired, you can't do all of this, there's aspects of the business that you're just like, I am not good at. Yes, it's great. Like you could hire somebody, but I don't think that it is going to be the same as having a like minded partner.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also what we're going to be talking about on our podcast in 2026 is our story, our, what we've been doing, what we've been successful at. And again, I don't really think we've even really had a lot of like downs eh, with each other, right? I mean, yeah, we've had like some like, like we'll be like, I don't really know about that. But there's never been any like real disagreements, or even not even a lot of miscommunications either.
Mm-hmm.
So again, kind of what we wanted to talk about on this podcast too is having a business partner, and what it's like, and what to do, and how we work through things. And so that's what I was talking about when you were gone.
I'm back.
Okay.
Little hiccup. Had to take
All
a
right.
short commercial break.
That's fine.
But yes, I think it will do people a great service to see
Mm-hmm.
that it's not a treacherous thing to embark on this journey with someone else.
Mm-mm.
And
It is the
it's
best
someone
thing that
who,
I ever
yeah,
did.
yeah, and someone who is not necessarily just like you. People think sometimes if you want to
Correct.
have a business partner, they have to be just like you. That
That
doesn't
is.
serve your business it's a disservice to your business, because
Mm-hmm.
it is key for you, the two or three or four, five, however many
Sure.
people
Yeah, it doesn't even have to
to,
be two.
yeah, however many people to bring different skill
Something
sets
correct and
to
different
the
perspective
partnership, and
for
different
sure.
perspective, absolutely, different
Mm-hmm.
strengths, different skills, different weaknesses,
Mm-hmm.
adjustments, whatever. And then setting it up that way allows you to learn from each other. I can't tell you how much
Mhm.
I've learned from Amber, not only in business, but in my personal life, how I handle things, how I go about managing a pretty large household, as you
Yeah.
can hear in the background,
Mhm.
um, and systematizing my life so it's integrated to work with us building our business
Mm.
and me building structure for my family and not
Mhm.
going like bat crazy all the time.
Mhm.
So I've
Mhm.
learned a lot, and I've also, helped Amber come out of her comfort zone
Mhm.
and her shell that she is usually in when she meets
I
Clapper.
can talk now. I can talk.
Oh, and it just the level of admiration and proudness I have of her when I see
Oh.
the difference between when we first met
Yeah.
and started on this journey to where she is
Mhm.
now. I mean, she was in spaces talking and people were texting me like, "Yo," because I wasn't in the building and they were like, "She killed it today." So understanding people being so well versed in who we are and our differences and how we piggyback off of each other's strengths
Mm.
and we teach and help each other grow in avenues that we may not be comfortable in is
Mhm.
something that makes our partnership such a
Even
wonderful
more.
duality that I
Mhm.
would not trade for the world.
Oh.
Don't cry.
Me
No
neither.
cry. You don't cry. No cry. No cry. No cry. If I
This
could
is
crack
me
my head
showing
right
my
now,
vulnerability.
no cry. No cry. No cry right now. I can't even cry right now. But yes, so it is important that if you feel like you can't do it alone or you feel like there's a need to bring someone on, and embark on a partnership journey with them, make sure you look for someone who may not look like you, talk like you, act
Mm.
like you, and who has strengths in other departments that are
Mhm.
not your strengths. Because if everyone's
Mhm.
strong at the same thing, there will be a lapse and disparity in
Mhm.
another area that
Mhm.
will not be covered.
Mhm.
Um, just our little advice because it's something that's worked so well for us.
Mhm.
It's something that transcends and is very visible to the people in which we engage with.
Mhm.
And I'm thankful for that because a lot of what
Mm.
we've done, we haven't really had to talk on much. It's just been
Yeah.
so apparent in how we interact and engage, not only with each other, but together with other folks
Yeah.
outside of our partnership. So it's been a whirlwind, and I mean, like I say, it's only up from here.
Mhm.
There's so much I know we're gonna do and accomplish over the next year. 2026 will be a masterful year for us.
Mhm.
I think we will see a lot, if not more, of just the growth that we've seen in 2025,
Mhm.
and we'll be able to handle it.
Mhm.
We are stronger now that we've transitioned and in different avenues and areas, and all those experiences is why we're stronger
Mhm.
and is what's going to make prosperous
Mhm.
forever.
Mm. I love it. Yay. All right, now watch us get our kicks in 2026.
All kicks.
That's so corny.
It's
Oh
so
my
corny.
goodness.
That now I will say that chat can be very corny. There are some things, no matter how you prompt them, or her, or they, or them, whatever you think chat is, um, there are some responses where you have to be like, I think I literally said that the other day. I was like, that's kind of corny. Let's try again. It's like, oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's kind of corny. Let's make it more bossy, or because our whole branding of like boss with flair and sass, and
Yeah.
sometimes the sass is a little too much
Doesn't come
sass, and
out.
some it's
Come too
corny, and
much.
so just tell them to readjust. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell it to readjust and it will. But yeah, I think that us highlighting and showcasing our partnership will be
Mm.
resonant to people who may be scared
Mhm.
to bring in a partner.
Mhm.
It is something that you need to have a lot of confidence in. It is
Mhm.
something that, all parties involved have to be committed to, no
Mhm.
matter how tough or sticky the road may get. As long as you aren't willing to give up, not only on what you're doing, but on each other, I promise you, there will be no mountain you cannot climb. We've
That's right.
climbed some mountains, but we've also sailed the skies. So
Yeah.
it's all a
We're
part of it. It's all
continuing.
a part of the journey.
We're excited. We're excited for the new year and the new things that are coming out. So we'll be discussing them here on our podcast.
In our lives with our beverages.
Mine's almost gone. Cheers.
Well, yeah, we've been on an In You Guys Face for an hour and 20 minutes. We don't have no questions. The live will be up.
No comments.
No comments for anyone
That's
who
okay.
wants
This is
to.
our first live. As long as we're consistent, because we're on the third Saturday of every month live.
Yep.
Prosperous AH, and you'll watch us come a little bit more loosey goosey.
Each and every time. We didn't want to be full loosey goosey today. Amber warned me before we got on the show, and it's like, behave
I
today.
was a little bit more loosey goosey than you were today.
You know why? I
Oh,
have
although I said don't name any names though. That's all I said.
should get a couple more. I'm gonna be
No,
name
no more.
dropping.
Do not name any names.
No, I think from when we started back then, when it was so fresh, to now, and with
Yeah,
all that has transpired,
yeah.
I just laugh. It's pointless now to name names. I was
It's
hurt back then more because it was like, oh, she's
yeah.
still
It was kind of a fresh
around,
wound.
and it
Yeah,
was
it was a fresh
fresh.
wound.
But now it's
Yeah.
like, lame.
Well, karma,
Karma is a
karma.
biatch served
Yeah,
cold.
that's right. So,
And honestly, don't mess with Prosperous AF. The universe don't play about us. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. In Liberia, there's a saying that says, God has God wears short pants when it comes to me, meaning that his fuse is very short when it comes to some
oh,
of us. So don't
okay.
don't play about us. The universe knows. The the
You
universe
might want to
knows
come through
sometimes
me
fine.
first. I'm pretty much the gatekeeper before you get to the fire.
Correct. Because I will unleash
Oh my goodness.
the sun's blazing and the fiery stars. But I'm learning to be
Come
more
come to the
calm.
cool waters first.
They better first and after, because get wet so you don't get scorched, and then if you end up getting scorched, you have a pool pond to jump back in.
we'll
But
continue to talk about our zodiac signs. I think it's
yeah,
interesting. We should talk about that. That's part of
yeah,
the
it is.
partnership, right?
I think I our zodiac signs, from every perspective I have read up on,
Mhm.
whether being a marriage or friendship, like sisters, his
Mhm.
it's been nothing but positive.
Mhm.
It does say that you are it did say that you are more emotional than I am.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's very true.
And sometimes I can be insensitive to your emotions, not
Oh.
in how I react, but understanding why you are emotional. And I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, I can see that. But I'm always going to comfort you no matter what.
That's true. You do. Yeah, because I can just start crying or even just like with my imposter syndrome, right? You're just like, "Why does she do this?"
Yeah. Yeah, the imposter
I know that's
syndrome
why.
one, sometimes I do like want to clock you over the head, because I know
The
and I
realness comes
have
out.
like intimate. Yeah, that they're gonna make that a reel. I know, and I have like such intimate knowledge of what you're capable of, and I've seen what you can do. And like for me, right? For me, I can not really know much about nothing and like make it seem like I know it,
I don't know how you do that.
even though I don't. Like I will BS it and make it
You
seem
will.
like I know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
So for me, it's like you actually know. So I'm like, I'm confused. Like,
You're like, I can bullshit my way through it. And I don't know.
like, pull yourself together. Do you know who you are? So yeah, that's usually how I am in my head, but I'm not
It
gonna
is. I think
say
that's
that.
one of our our not disagreements, but that is one of the things that we are just like I'll usually be like, I don't know how to do this. And you're like, are you kidding me?
Correct. Yeah.
And then I'll be crying.
Because it's like you do know. You're just talking yourself into thinking that you don't. But I know that you know that we both know that you know that you do know.
Yes, I
So
know.
sometimes I do have to be like, get it
You do.
together, gal.
Yeah, you
You
do.
know this shit more than I do.
And then I dry my tears and then I just do the damn
And
shit.
you do it. You see? Partnership 101. That's what we need to do. We need to collab with the Dummy series, Partnership for Dummies.
Yeah,
I think we have some real good gems that we can drop in them.
we do. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it'll be great. It'll be great. There's a spark lit up after all this adjustment and
Mm-hmm.
settling into what
We've
our
settled a
daily
little.
lives look like and
Yes,
coming
it
to the
took us a couple
reality of what
months.
that looks like on both ends. Reality of
Mm-hmm.
settling in and the reality of getting the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Now
love
it
on
might
you.
take some time
Of
to
course.
really start continuing to build, but little by little we'll get there.
Little by little, but always having it in the back of your mind of like we are visionaries
Mm-hmm.
and not getting sucked into thinking like, well,
Oh, I'm
maybe
stuck.
I should just be stuck here because it's
Yeah.
comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which I could never, that's not even in my DNA.
I know.
Like I knew from the moment I was like, yeah, I know this is, we just, ducks have to align and then
Yes, that's
bye.
right.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's just process, planning,
Mm-hmm.
what makes sense, and
Mm-hmm.
going on a path that's steady
Yep.
and obviously obtainable before making any sudden changes, which we never really did. When we first started, it wasn't a sudden change. It was more of a change that was provided for us short notice.
Yes. Yes.
And we decided
But
like we're
I
just
think
going to go all in.
yeah, and we've gone through different phases as well. So I think we're settling and we're like, okay, we know what we want to do. We know what we're good at. So
Mhm. Mhm.
it's going to be a lot easier to continue to to build upon the foundation that we've already set.
Mhm. Mhm. Yay.
I'm so excited.
What was
Yay!
our
We're almost
slogan?
an hour and 30 in, huh?
What was our slogan?
Uh, watch
You
us get
forgot it
our
already.
let's build it and get our kicks in 2026. That's so
Boom.
cool.
It's so corny. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so corny.
But it was the least corniest of them all.
Not a lot rhymes with six, so
I told you what rhymed with six. You didn't want to use it. Kinda, sorta.
kind of, sort of.
But yeah, we're hour and 30 minutes in. What do you want to
Hmm.
say as our last au revoir statement?
Well, I want to say it's been fun as always. We always have a great time here, so thank you for always making me laugh,
Oh, I'm always camera ready. And
and
part of
thank
my
you
goal
for.
in life is to make you
I
laugh.
know you are. I love it. Anybody who can make me laugh, I just will instantly love you. Um So that and come back. When is the third? Well,
Of
we're going to be
December.
making more podcast episodes, so you'll
Mm-hmm.
see recorded ones, more recorded and edited.
Mm-hmm.
But the next Saturday that will do it is possibly December 20th.
Mm-hmm. The 20th.
So as Christmas comes closer, and the holidays, we're going to be in the holiday season. But
Ooh, we should
I
do ugly
think,
sweaters.
oh, yes, that
Like
would
a
be
Santa
fun.
hat.
Ugly sweaters, I have one in my closet. I can
I have
definitely
I
bring
have
that
too many.
down. So we'll do ugly sweaters on December 20th, and be on lookout for our socials, for different reels. We'll be cutting some of these longer form videos up and making you laugh even more.
Mm-hmm.
And be watching out for our business services division in 2026, because that is what we're going to be building and that is what we're going to be talking about. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited.
Yes. Well, as
Anything that you have
always,
to say?
no, you said it all. I
Okay.
am happy to be here. Can't wait for our ugly sweater segment or ugly sweater live.
That'll be fun.
It'll be fun. I'll bring eggnog
Oh,
and a little bit of bourbon,
a little bit.
and then a little bit of bourbon, and then yeah, like Amber said, we will be doing a lot more posting on socials, our regular podcast.
Mhm.
Super excited to get into the business element of our business outside of social
Mhm.
media with those services that we're launching come to Q1 2026. Um, well, Q1, Q2 of 2026. And
Mhm.
then, yeah, just be on the lookout for your gals ANF, man. We got a lot coming, a lot in the hopper, a lot to talk about. But for now, as always, prosperous AF out.